Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Color Me Bad Lynn, back to come on and share some fragrances that I enjoyed in the month of June. Now, this won't be all of them. I'm not going to tell you what day I wore them, because you're not going to be able to figure out my scent profile. And you know, we layer it up, right? But I wanted to come on and share some of the fragrances that I wore in June that really just I enjoyed, I got compliments on. And remember, these aren't all of them. But before we get into that, let's do our formal greeting. Hi, I am Color Me Bad Lynn. I am a beauty professional, licensed cosmetologist by trade, among many other things. Mainly on our channel, what we talk about are all things beauty, the fragrances that are in my collection, fragrances that are on my wish list, so on and so forth. We'll also tap into fragrances that are on my wish list, if I didn't say that already. That's really on me. You know, I got a wish list. And so if you're interested in any of those things, please feel free to hang around. We'd love to have you. If this is your first time ever meeting me, stick around. We have lots of fun. So let's get into it for all of my fragrance lovers. I have several fragrances that I want to come on and share with you guys. I think it's like 5 or 6 of them. It's not that many. And once I kind of lined them up, I thought to myself, but I got a whole bunch more fragrances that I would like to add on, but I don't want to make this recording too lengthy. You know what I mean? But before we get into that, depending on when you watch this, this is our Independence Day holiday weekend is when I'm uploading this. And I want to share something with you guys that one of my grandbabies, my youngest grandbaby, made at school. This is artwork from JD. That's what I call her. She's my little JD, Jade Lee. She just turned 3 years old in June. And this is something that she brought over to me yesterday. So I thought I would share her artwork with you guys. Again, she just turned 3 years old, guys. So this is really remarkable to me. I absolutely love this. And I want to share with Nala Ann that I'm waiting on my artwork from you, sweetie, because I know she watches my videos, guys. So they know how to click on them and watch them. When they don't see me for a couple days, they keep up with Granny that way because they're not old enough to video chat just yet. But this is artwork from my little JD Lee, okay? My youngest grandbaby just turned 3 years old. So I thought this was really nice. And I have it hanging on my bedroom door. So I thought this was really cute. And I wanted to share her artwork. Good job, JD. All right, so let's get into it. Fragrances that I really enjoyed in the month of June. We are well into July. I got reminded yesterday that the holiday is coming up. I'm like, oh, this is a holiday weekend. Wow, it happened so fast. So anyways, fragrances I enjoyed in June. I have over like 20 of them that I really enjoyed. Probably more than that I played around with and layered and made combinations with. But these are the ones that I really had fun with, that I remembered, that you may have in your collection as well. So we'll start off with the one that I discovered that is really what you would call a cheapie. And this one is called Weekend Booty. And I discovered this fragrance. This is a fragrance that you can find at Rainbow, the store Rainbow, clothing store Rainbow, where you purchase accessories and things of that nature. This is a really nice scent, you guys. And I really enjoyed this. I'll take the top off of it and kind of revisit it. I sprayed this on for the first time maybe about 3 months ago. And I was like, whoa, this is good. And it's a really nice scent. It's a really beautiful layering component. Really nice for bedtime. I enjoy this fragrance. It is gorgeous. And if you haven't seen any of my recordings or videos on fragrances that you can purchase from Rainbow, these fragrances, you guys, are $4.99 each, or you can purchase 3 for $10. Beautiful. So again, Weekend Booty is one of the fragrances I enjoyed in the month of June. All right, next up on the list, this comes from a complimentary fragrance set that was sent to me back in the wintertime, and I'm going to come on and do a follow-up on that particular review, because when I came on and did it, I think I was super excited. They sent me the body sprays, they sent me the oils. I mean, I've got the whole collection of these fragrances. I never heard of them, and they are absolutely gorgeous, guys. So this one is from the company Orientica. And this one is Amber Newey is the fragrance. I've worn several of these this past June, and this summer and springtime. But this one I really enjoyed. I love my amber fragrances. This is a beautiful layering component with any fragrance that has amber in it. It's really nice for a bedtime scent. If you look, you can see the juice is just about gone in this one. I have really enjoyed this fragrance. I love all of the ones that they sent me, but this one I've really been attracted to. You'll notice in a lot of my reviews that I love amber fragrances. I love amber floral fragrances, and a lot of the juice colors of my favorite fragrances are the color of this one. I just love an amber fragrance, and this is a beautiful fragrance. Again, this is Amber Newey from Orientica. And this came from a complimentary set. Like I said, they sent me all of their scents. They sent me all of the body oils to go with them. And we're going to come on and talk about them because they are absolutely gorgeous. Okay. All right. Next up on the list of fragrances that I enjoyed in the month of June. I had so many. This is so hard to choose. This is one that I chose. This is from Dolce Gabbana. And this is 3 Lion Petit. Okay. And you've heard me speak about this fragrance a million times. This is Sweet Tea in a Bottle. This fragrance is gorgeous. I love this fragrance. And when I first added this to my collection, I'm like, it's okay. You know, it's all right. It's probably not going to last that long. No, ma'am, and no, sir. This is a beast, believe it or not. Like, I think I wore this one day this week. And when I got home, I was like, girl, you still smelling like sweet tea out here. This is such a gorgeous fragrance. So if you don't have this in your collection and you love Dolce & Gabbana fragrances like I do, I'm an old school D&G frag head from way back in the day. And I was shockingly surprised by this fragrance. I've had it in my collection for years now. But I really have been enjoying this lately. And I got to watch it before I go through it. I may need another bottle of this because I'm really taking a liking to this scent. It is a beautiful fragrance. It stays well from beginning to end. The first spray out on this fragrance is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what they were thinking when they came up with this combination of a frag, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. My Sweet Tea by D&G. All right. Next on the list of fragrances that I have enjoyed, a beautiful fragrance from Swiss Arabian that I normally use for a layering component. Beautiful fragrance. I've let this sit in my collection for a long time without touching it. And then when I start spraying out on it, I couldn't stop. It is that beautiful. It is called Faith by Swiss Arabian. Isn't that a beautiful bottle? And when I tell you this sat for a long time. And once I start spraying out on this, I just couldn't stop. It is a really beautiful fragrance. Very sweet, very nice and light, a little bit creamy. It stays on the skin for, I would say, maybe about 6 hours. Beautiful layering component, really soft, sensuous, sexy, beautiful fragrance. Again, a fragrance I enjoyed in the month of June. Faith by Swiss Arabian. Okay. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Next fragrance that I enjoyed in June. I enjoy this fragrance any time of the year, day or night. I try not to use this that much, but I just cannot help myself. This fragrance is so beautiful. If you have it in your collection or if you have any of its flankers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can spray, even if you're not a heavy sprayer, you'll find yourself at least spraying out 8 times on this just for a run around the block or wherever you're going, and you choose this fragrance for the day. It is just absolutely undeniably gorgeous. This is Olympia by Paco Rabanne, and this is the Intense version. Beautiful marine, aquatic, salty, sweet, creamy, a little bit smoky, seductive, sexy. This is a red light alert fragrance. Sometimes you just like to smell good to yourself, for yourself, and this is one of those. This fragrance, I hope, will always be in my collection. I cannot wait to expand on my collection of Olympia fragrances and just get the entire line of flankers, because if any of them smell like this, I'm excited to add them on and get another bottle of this. This is a classic. This is one of those fragrances that will never go out of style. Some fragrances are popular today. They're real hot for 10 years, and then all of a sudden they fall off and nobody ever wears it again. And if you tell somebody you got it on, they'll call you an old head, old lady frag lover. This is a fragrance that will never go out of style. It's just an all-time. This will be an all-time classic. Hear me when I tell you, Olympia by Paco Rabanne, the intense version, will always be a staple in a woman's fragrance collection. You guys, if you don't have this in your collection, I highly recommend that you add this gorgeous fragrance on to your collection. It is absolutely gorgeous, beyond beautiful. Okay, all right. Next on the lineup, I had to pull her out and use her. I don't know what made me spray this on one day, but I really have always loved Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances. This is a collector's item that I have. I am a Betty Boop lover, and if you know, I love Betty Boop. And this is a beautiful bottle, beautiful fragrance. I've had this for such a long time. I want to show you the back of this bottle, the bodice of it. It has Gaultier right underneath the stitching, if you guys can see that. I just love their bottles. I love these bottles so much that I actually ran across an actual duplicate of one of the Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances at Rainbow. Bottle was absolutely gorgeous. Fragrance is absolutely delicious, and I'm going to come on and share with you guys my thoughts about that fragrance. But I just love this fragrance. Decided to wear it a couple times this month. As you can see, I got a dent in here. It's that good. And normally I don't touch this fragrance, like I said. And I just decided to pop the top on her and enjoy myself. Get you some. It is gorgeous, ladies. And last but not least, this fragrance is on my reorder list, okay? And this time I'm going to order 2 of these bottles. This fragrance, I can't remember what YouTube channel I was watching, what content creator I was watching and listening to when I heard about this fragrance. I got really good intuition when it comes to fragrances. I'm not bragging, but I'm a real good blind buy artist. Like, I can pick a fragrance out of nowhere that I've never heard of, and it just ends up being phenomenal. And it's just, if you have the same gift, you can relate. And I had never heard of this fragrance before, never used it. I don't know anybody that ever wore it, and if they did, they never shared that information with me. However, something about this fragrance and the way that this content creator was talking about this perfume made me curious. And so I went online doing a little research on it. Fragrance, I found it for way under $20, and I'm thinking, how could I lose? If it doesn't smell good, $11, $12, $13. Oh well, this is one of the most beautiful fragrances that not only I have in my collection, that I have ever worn, ever owned, and ever smelled. Every time I wear this fragrance, when I tell you I can smell myself all day long, smell absolutely amazing. This fragrance rises to the occasion. It's perfect for that hot body like myself. You know, we get a little hot, we get a little warm and moist and sweaty, and this is a perfect fragrance for you if you have those issues. Trust me. The fragrance that I'm talking about is Tea Rose, you guys. I don't know if you've ever heard of this. I don't know if you've ever seen this. But if you love sweet, rosy scents, like I do, this is one of the best fragrances that I have ever owned in my entire life. And if you shop right and do your research, you can find this fragrance for under $20. Will be the best fragrance purchase of your life. I promise you. I promise you. You'll find yourself wearing this more than a lot of your other fragrances. This is beautiful. And I can't wait to get my complimentary bottle that's on the way. I cannot wait to receive it. This will always stay on deck for me. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And this has to be one of my #1 fragrances in my collection. and the least expensive. All right. Again, Tea Rose, and this is an Eau de Toilette spray. Lasts for over 24 hours. Beautiful. And you know what I always say when I have a fragrance in my collection that I don't mind sharing? Get you some. This is Color Me Badlands, and thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate all of your love and support. Make sure you comment below and share with me some of the fragrances that you rocked in June or that you plan on rocking in July. All right. Happy holidays to everyone. Happy summer to everybody. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all of your love and support. I'll look for you over at on Instagram. Bye bye.